First, giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah. All praises due. I'm going to start this vid off with Matthew chapter 4, starting at verse 1. Then was Yahushua led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungry. And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Son of power, command that these stones be made bread. So Satan came up to Yahushua, tried to tempt him into turning some stones into bread so he can break his fast. And Yahushua wasn't about to do that, because Satan is always seeking to devour whoever he can. And he definitely wasn't about to do that to the Son of Man. And we got to stay focused every day so we won't get devoured by Satan. Staying connected to Yahweh by some Yahweh Shah word. And knowing that his word is our comfort and our safety. But he answered and said, It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High. Then the devil taketh him up into this Salaki, let me read that again. Verse 5. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, If thou be the Son of power, cast thyself down. For it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. So he took Yahushua on top of a pinnacle. Salaki, he took him on top of a pinnacle of the temple. Basically a building. Tried to get Yahushua to jump off the building. He said, if you the Son of the Most High, then throw yourself off the building, and we gonna see, if you really the Son of the Most High. And verse 7. Yahushua said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them. And saith unto him, If these things, let me read verse 9 again. And saith unto him, All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. So he tried to get Yahushua to throw himself off a building. And Yahushua told Satan, he like, don't tempt the Most High, because he's your power too. And him trying to come at Yahushua is like coming at the Most High, because Yahushua is from the Most High. He comes from the Most High. Roughly paraphrasing, I and my Father are one. Those are Yahweh Shai words. Him and the Father are one. And he told Yahweh Shai, verse 9, saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. So he showed Yahweh Shai all them kingdoms, and he told him, you know, he can have them if he falls down and worship him. But everything is already Yahweh Shai's. This whole world is his. He created this whole world. And then, verse 10, then said Yahweh Shai to him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only shalt thou serve. See, he told him, like, him only are you serving. Satan, see, what the Christians got everything fucked up is they make it seem like Satan is equal to the Most High. And that's not the case at all. The Most High made Satan. The Most High made everything. Why would he make something that's equal to him? Satan falls under the command of the Most High. He listens to everything that he tells him to do. The Most High tells Satan to do the opposite of what he tells him to do. It's good and it's bad. It's a balance. We on the right-hand side of the Most High. Satan is on the left. Verse 11. Then the devil leaveth him. Behold, angels came and verse 11. Salakia, let me read that again. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him. Now for my next precept, we're going to go to Matthew chapter 8, starting at verse 23. And when he was entered into a ship, his disciples followed him. And behold, there arose a great tempest in the sea, insomuch that the ship was covered with the waves. But he was asleep. And his disciples came to him and awoke, saying, Lord, save us, we perish. So Yahweh Shai was on the ship with his disciples, and he was asleep. And the disciples heard how loud the storm was, and they feared for their life. So they like, Master, wake up. They thought they was about to die. Verse 26, and then this the me right here. And he said unto them, why are ye fearful, O ye of little faith? Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. So Yahweh Shai woke straight up out his sleep and just rebuked the storm. Like, that storm went away. And man, verse 27, but the men marvel, saying, what manner of man is this, that even the winds and the sea obey him? So Yahweh Shai woke up out of sleep, and he was wondering at his disciples, like, why is y'all faith so little? You know, they thought they was gonna die. They was fearing for their life. You know, they thought the storm was gonna take them away. And he woke straight up out of his sleep and rebuked the storm. The storm went away. Yahushua did a lot of marvelous works. But the key point is, though, you can't lose faith in whatever it is the Most High throws in your path. You gotta cleave until Yahweh Bashem, Hamashiach Yahushua. The more he throws at you, he only throwing it at you so you can cleave more unto him, because that's our power. We have to cleave unto him every day, because the less we cleave unto him, the more demons we fight. And it's inevitable. We always gonna fight demons. But do you really want to fight more demons than you have to? That's the question. I got another precept. Joel chapter 2. Verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your power, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. We don't never gotta be ashamed no more, man. Like, we know the right doctrine. You know, we Jews, Israelites. We not no fucking Jewish. Like, this is the menorah. This is our shit. Like, this is for Israel only. It's not 12 candlesticks. See, that's the thing with these fake Jews, these Ashkenazi Jews that call themselves Jewish. The word Jew-ish is like saying you kind of a Jew, but not really. They heathens. They fucking heathens that stole our heritage. That's all that is. So, the Most High, let me read that verse again. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your power, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. We don't never got to be ashamed, man. We know who the Most High is, man. We remember who our power is. We waking back up. We waking back to remembrance of who we are, and who the Most High is, and who the Son of Man is, Yahushua, our Master, the beloved Son. And the Most High only dwells in the midst of Israel, which is us, Native Americans, so-called Native Americans, blacks, Latinos. Man, we the Israelites, man. And the Most High is only dwelling in the midst of us that know who he is, though. If you don't know who the Most High is, you can be Israel, but if you don't know who the Most High is, then shit, man, you out of luck, man. I got one last precept. Matthew chapter 14, starting at verse 22. And straightway Yahushua constrained his disciples to get into a ship and to go before him unto the other side, while he sent the multitudes away. And when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary. And in the fourth watch of the night, Yahushua went unto them, walking on the sea. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, It is a spirit. And they cried out for fear. So Yahushua's disciples saw him walking on the sea, and they thought it was a spirit. But it was Yahushua. Yahushua was in the form of a spirit. He astral project. Man, they put the Son of Man in the box. These Christians, man, because they don't know who the real Son of Man is. They don't read the Bible. Nobody has this knowledge. Nobody has the oil. Yahushua did many works when he was on this earth. But he walked on the sea, and they didn't know it was Yahushua because of the form he was in. Verse 27, but straightway Yahushua spake unto them, saying, Be of good cheer. It is I, be not afraid. So he told them, it's me. Don't be afraid. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be though, bid me come unto thee on the water. And he said, Come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Yahushua. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid and began to sink. He cried, saying, Lord, save me. So he saw Yahushua. Yahushua told him to come to him, to walk on the sea. He had faith. He was doing it at first. And then something distracted him. He paid attention to what was on the outside. We got to lock in. We got to stay focused on whatever it is that we doing, which is the truth in our daily works that we do every day. So Peter lost faith and he started to sink. Verse 29, he said, Come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Yahushua. But when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Yahushua stretched forth his hand and caught him, and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? Man, we cannot have little faith at all, man. We gotta show the Most High that we depend on him for everything. You know, we all the Most High got, but we all he need though. Small remnant. 1/3, 144. You know, the rest of our people are 2/3. They just not gonna understand. They not gonna get this truth. But we gotta constantly not lose our faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Verse 31. And immediately Yahushua stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? And when they were come into the ship, the wind ceased. Then they were in the ship and came and worshipped him, saying, Of a truth, thou art the Son of the Most High. So his disciples was like, man, like, this is really the Son of the Most High we in the midst of right now. Yeah, don't lose your faith in anything that you do.